Hey guys, welcome to the review show. My name's Austin, and welcome back to the Last of Us commentary series. We weren't too pleased with the previous episode, and I think we were the only we're definitely in the minorities because I've been seeing everything else being positive around that episode. I'm like, this
Check
was
out Reddit. There's a Reddit. I'm part of two different Last of Us Reddits. The one basically loves anything Last of Us. They like praise this show and the video game to high heaven. And then there's another one that actually nitpicks stuff and like
yeah, but
looks
which
at
one's
stuff
bigger
like
though?
I forget. I'd have to look. I'd have to get back to you.
But but mostly on YouTube, everyone's been praising the episode, giving it like nine
Well,
out of
yeah,
10.
because you know what I mean? They like want people to whatever. They just want views, probably. That episode two is not good. Not good.
Yeah, it was not like I enjoyed the affected stuff, but I
Yeah,
didn't.
the attack on the town was the best part because you actually got to see a mass horde of like infected again. Like that was cool. That was my favorite part, as I said on the commentary. But that's basically it. Like episode two, other than that, was just like,
Yeah,
what?
and the big moment where you kill Joel just felt like that's not the part where you should feel hollow. It's like that's like the main like this is the
And
main
we
reason
aren't
why
alone. On Reddit, there was people saying that some of the stuff that Abby said to Joel was weird. Like the
about being
handsome
him being
line.
hands.
Yeah,
It's
that
like what the
line
fuck?
people were
It made
saying
no
was weird
sense.
as fuck and came out of nowhere. So
I don't know what the fuck Neil's on with be making things weird. It's
Neil Cuckman, that's his name. Neil Cuckman. I want to like this show. Like there's parts about the first season I enjoyed. There's some pretty good episodes and stuff, and then this one, the first episode I thought was pretty good. But that's the same problem with the first season. I liked the first episode, and then I felt like it started going downhill after that. It's like,
yeah. But we're moving on to episode three, The Path. After Dina shares critical information with Ellie, prepares to petition the town council, even while she struggles with her deep emotion scars on the outskirts of Seattle. A religious sect attempts to flee a war, raising questions on what lies ahead. Um, this part where they're petitioning the like to the town to go out and get revenge on Joel's killers isn't in the game. And so this is something new all around. Curious to see how they handle that. Um it's I don't know. That's pretty much all I got to say going into this. You know what would have been funny if they killed off Ellie at the end of the last episode instead of Joel? It's like, what the fuck is this? This is a
well,
big change from the game.
it's yeah, you don't need to do exactly like the games. Like you could have changed something, you know?
Or maybe killed off
I wonder
Tommy
how that would have
instead.
went down. I wonder how that would have went down if that happened.
I saved your life.
What life?
That's the only thing that he said. He's like, I saved your life.
Yeah, that and then the FU line or just get it the F over or whatever.
Barely anything that changed his outcome. Like they could have given us the glimmest hope of like he could survive, but no, because him not saying anything is the reason why he dies. Ugh.
I don't like how like she was mad at him in the first episode and stuff and like
Well,
wouldn't
it's
talk
because
to him at
they
all. And else
resolved it off screen and they'll cut back to it. That's
it's
why.
fucking lame. That's so lame.
I know, I don't like that either.
Off screen, it's like this is the last time you'll see this guy other than flashbacks, probably.
Look at all of this. This is whatever's left of the budget. Burnt to ash.
I imagine the fucking cap was just lifted after Pedro Pascal left. It's like,
Oh,
oh,
that's the
all
reason why
right.
that's why the reason why season two has a bigger budget is because now they don't have to worry about paying Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, it's like shit. Now we can actually invest in some zombies. Like, I'm serious. That's probably what happened. Let's get this guy in and we'll pay him big money and then he'll die and then we can put some money into zombies. Yay.
And next he talks to his dead body. He's like, I paid Abby to kill you.
That's pretty messed up. That'd be a huge plot twist. It's like I heard you slept with my wife. So you got revenge on him.
You killed my father. My father was the doctor. It's like, what? So our
What's
father?
going on?
No, you're adopted, Joel. Huh?
Yeah, we aren't really brothers. I mean, they don't look nothing alike whatsoever, so it's like adopted.
I don't think they're gonna show Pedro Pascal's face. Nope.
They don't have the budget for it anymore.
That's probably not even Pedro Pascal under that sheet there. It's probably someone else.
It's Bella Ramsey. Just lay and pretend to be dead.
Give Sarah my love.
That's a nice line, I guess.
How do you know that he'll end up in the same place as her?
He, he's still looking for that $20. Even Tommy's like, go get that $20. It's
Yeah,
like
he's like, oh shit, now I can get my money
there's the
back.
spin-off show where they do a spin-off about Joel in heaven trying to find that $20.
That's licensed to print money.
I can give you something.
She's freaking out over the comments making about her forehead. I do not have a big forehead. I know.
My forehead ain't big. What are you talking about?
Like, I don't get why this is a thing lately that's been coming in Hollywood about, actors taking things personally about what people say online. I get that I get some stuff can get to you, but it's like, people complain about how the character looks comparable to the video game. It's like, no, I don't. That's not really that big of a deal to me. It's like it would be nice to have like an actor that looks like the character, but it's really I think most people are complaining about is your acting. So and either work on your acting or get out of Hollywood. I don't
Yeah. A lot of people are saying the same thing we said about how it's 5 years later and she should be a little bit more mature than the way she is, but yet she still acts exactly the same as season one.
And well, so that's both Bella Ramsey and the writing. So that's not just her. Are they gonna take out Joel in the intro?
Yes, they do. I already seen that clip floating around.
Yeah.
So you can't spoil nothing for me. It's just her by her fucking big ass forehead lonesome.
Oh,
It's just her.
it's just her.
Joel, where are you?
That was a big budget change too, changing the intro by taking Joe out. 3 months later.
Yeah, it cost them $1 million. You mean to tell me like 3 months later and all those zombies are dead and there's been no other attack?
They probably had other attacks, but we're just seeing the aftermath of rebuilding.
I feel like that was like too huge of a horde for them to be living, but whatever.
How'd you rate your pain? Scale of 1 to 10.
Nothing. 0.
0.
How big is your forehead? 4.
No, that's like a 10.
Today's the day.
So can I just...
Almost. I just needed to see one more person, then you're good to go.
It's Joel. He's actually alive.
He tricked you. He's been alive this whole
He's
time.
like April Fools.
Come on, man. I've been stuck in here since... Yeah, I miss him.
You don't seem like you do.
God, that acting is fucking terrible, dude. Ugh.
Do you think she ever gets any notes from the directors that do these episodes?
No. I feel like it is some kind of situation where she, like I heard rumors about her having some kind of person that is in the industry and kind of got her set up in this position to get this job. I'm starting to believe that's true, and they just like basically just go with it.
Well, I mean, that's called an agent.
No, like nepotism and stuff. Like somebody that's in the industry, like a family person that just kind of like was like, "Oh, you ought to put my niece in there or whatever."
Maybe. Well, or maybe she has a really good agent. I don't know. It could be the case.
But dude, like one of the most important people to her in her entire life just died, and she's over here just like, "Yeah, I miss
Well,
him." It's so stiff. It's wooden.
I think she's hiding it, hiding her feelings, and I think the therapist was seeing through it. So maybe it's meant to be the case, but the thing is, Bella Ramsey actual acting doesn't seem very different in general. This just seems like this is how she just is acting normally. So it's like, so it doesn't come off like she's acting weird. She's just like, okay, this is just Ellie being Ellie. Okay, you don't need to get that close. It's big enough. Back up, back up. Like, I mean, like it's a like a true critique that she doesn't look like the part for the part anymore. And if people and she gets upset about people pointing that out, it's like it's true. I mean, like look at the comparisons. One actually looks like 18 and 19, you still look like a 2-year-old. So it's like I don't think that's
As
people
many
hate. That's not
forehead
people hate.
jokes.
Well, I mean, okay, well, forehead jokes might can go a little too far, but and those are just jokes. But like the real critiques of that you don't look old enough to play the part anymore is a true critique, and you shouldn't get upset about that. That's just like the reality of it. But I guess we have to live in a false world where we cannot point things out because we'll hurt people's feelings.
It's not even about her looks. Like her acting, like I'm not impressed with it, you know? Maybe it worked on Game of Thrones and stuff, but like I've never seen Game of Thrones, so I don't know. But on here, I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling the way she portrays this character.
Well, this acting was fine in the first season, but it's not really coming off that.
I still didn't like it that much in the first. Like I felt everybody else was above her. Like they were just better
I
actors.
mean, it's better than it's her acting in the first season is better than the acting here because a lot of lines feel wooden. They really, I like they stick out like a sore thumb here. Like in the
Well, yeah,
previous
she's a little bit more
episode,
emotionally involved in this like second season. Like a lot more is going on for her character. Like she has a love interest. Joel just, like spoilers if you haven't seen it, but he got killed. So she has a lot more going on for like around her, and you would think her acting would be better because that's what you want to see. You want to see a show where it feels like
or did you,
emotional.
did you think that they thought about recasting her, but then they're like, well, we don't want to get someone on our bad side, so maybe we
I
can't
don't think
recast.
they did. I honestly think they just went ahead with filming like almost right away after the first season ended.
I mean, this part probably looks like her best acting.
She ain't even talking.
Yeah. But the thing is, I've seen how she cries though. She uses like this like stick type of bomb. I don't know what it really is called, but it's like you rub it like it's almost like you rub it under your eyes and it makes you cry. And I think she uses that.
It's an onion. She has an onion on a stick and she cries.
So she's not really so it's not really acting level like DiCaprio, like Leonardo DiCaprio, who can cry right on the spot. So she uses something to help her cry, which I don't mean like I don't have a problem with that, but it's like if that's what makes you a better actor, I don't know if you should really get credit for that.
I mean, whatever works.
I never said. I should have said thank you for all this time she came to visit.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's okay. You would have done the same for me.
Yeah, maybe not as often.
Yeah, no problem.
See, her acting doesn't seem any different from the hospital acting scene.
Just cuz?
No, this is a peace offering. Because I'm about to make you angry.
When is she not angry?
Nothing truer has ever been said.
When you asked me about that day, I told you I didn't learn anything useful. That wasn't true. I know most of their names.
Which I don't know how you know most of their names. I don't think they ever said their name besides Abby.
Yeah, I don't feel like they did either. It's like, why would they? Why would they give their names away?
Yeah, so I don't know actually how you got their names.
You cost us time. You let them get away.
She was knocked out.
Yeah.
Like, what's she gonna do? She was out.
And you were in the fucking hospital, you fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, it's like, what are you talking about?
This town was wreckage and funerals for weeks. Nobody was going to go after anyone. And then it occurred to me, if you want to find someone and the only thing you know about them is where they're going to end up, maybe let them get there. I loved him too, you know.
I was a better daughter figure than you.
Yeah. He loved me more than he loved you.
By the way, this is his watch. It's like, wait, I don't get that. No, it was in my name. What's it called when you pass away? You write things that
Well,
a will. That'd be pretty fucked up if Dina was in his will, not her. Oh, ooh.
as far as we know, they didn't talk. As far as we know, they didn't talk before he died. So
Okay, let's start with names. The dark-haired guy was Manny. The other guy was Owen.
The girl with the dark hair and the bald one of them's named Nora.
I don't feel like they gave these names away.
No,
I don't
they
remember them
didn't.
saying this. How does she know?
I don't remember, and I've watched the episode twice.
I don't remember hearing the name Nora or nothing, so it's like, what are you going on about? That's bad writing. It's like that's
It's like we need her to know the names,
small
just
regional groups
but
of
we didn't
boys
write
to
about
turn
how
treasure,
she learned.
and how stupid
just
it
say
was
that
that
she
they
knows
didn't just
them.
join together.
they must
One of
have
those
had name
groups
tags on
was
that
the
that we didn't see.
Washington Liberation Front.
No,
My
it's-
name's Nora.
no, it's like
Out of
no.
Seattle.
Since it's a video game, their
Fucking
names was
Wolf.
above their heads. We
Wolf.
just didn't see it.
Fucking morons.
So they were playing online, so they
Did he say
saw
House
the
Mulder?
names.
No, but seeing
Yeah,
as how no
I
one's
guess
ever
that's just
mentioned
how
it
it's
since,
supposed
I'm
to work.
guessing
Who else knows?
just us. I wasn't gonna tell anyone before you.
Couldn't even told her at all.
Yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, you should have just went on a solo mission.
Imagine this whole entire season was about Dina getting revenge, and Ellie's just stuck at the fucking Jackson, wondering where. It'd be like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
there'd be some pretty pissed off people probably.
I gotta think about this.
Think about what? Let's fucking get these guys.
That's simple. The town is still recovering.
If it had been you, Joel would be halfway to Seattle before the sun came up.
He'd be halfway to Seattle to save my life. But when we lost people, no. Just break him like it was his fault. I saw that time and time again, and don't talk to me like I didn't know. He was my brother.
Yeah, and you're a nobody to him. Fuck off.
Yeah, he gave his watch to the other daughter. Loser.
I'm not saying you shouldn't do this. But if we're gonna put a posse together, we gotta do it right.
Posse. What is this fucking Western all of a sudden? We're playing Red Dead. You guys are adapting the wrong game.
Yeah.
Posses.
Yeah, what's up with those scars on their face?
These are an important group that
It's a cult.
well, yes, actually they are a cult, a religious cult.
It's a sect. It's a religious cult sect.
You just keep us safe.
The prophet? She's been dead 10 years, Constance. I'm gonna count on her to help. Follow her words, we obey her teachings, but we keep ourselves safe.
You like that hammer? I kill people with it.
What's up with kids asking for weapons in this goddamn show?
I don't know. I
Or at
think
least he
that's
gives it to
true.
her right away to be like, I'm not going through this like that one guy. Here, take it.
Yes.
Yes, now I can hit you in the head. Bonk.
Take cover!
Take cover. Good thing she got that hammer, man. She's gonna have to use it.
Demons?
Wolf.
Harder. Harder. Let's go. Last 5.
It's like a 5-year-old kid punching their parents for saying no. It's like, no, you will not get ice cream. We will not go to McDonald's.
You know that new video game that you wanted? Yeah, we didn't buy it.
It's like, you bought the wrong Switch. I wanted the Switch too. You bought the original Switch.
No, I'm not gonna be cool anymore. My friends are gonna make fun of me.
I said that Joel meant so much to so many of us. But he wasn't the only one. I lost my sister that day. A lot of people in here buried family. And now you want to send what? You're saying 16?
16? Jesus Christ. You don't need that many people. Why not like 5 or like 8? 16 seems like a lot you're asking for, Ellie. Jesus.
Yeah, that girl actually does look more like Ellie than Ellie on the show.
It seems like we're going to cast people that look like Ellie, but we're not going to have them play as Ellie.
Even that guy looks more like Ellie than Bella Ramsey.
He looks like an Asian version of Joel. I think people would have been upset if they casted like an Asian person to play as Joel.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
It's what separates us from the raiders and the murderers, our capacity for mercy. Well, to hell with that.
Yeah, the hell with this guy.
Seth, sit down.
No.
You're not on the list.
No, I will not sit.
Somebody shoots your brother. You want to take the locks off your doors? Grow up.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is my favorite character so far. I like this guy.
I feel like before the zombie apocalypse, he was probably like a sergeant.
He was like the drill sergeant from fucking Full Metal Jacket.
Ellie?
Oh God! Don't let her speak. At least let Dina speak.
Yeah, we just heard him speak, and then like you go from like the best to the worst. Like, how can you do that?
Yeah, and I won't blame people for saying no now.
All of a sudden, you hear Seth say "dyke."
It's like I only care about Joel, not you. If you died, I wouldn't care. It's like this is hurtful. It's like that's why you're so unlikable.
We don't like you.
What I want is what you used to give people. I want justice.
We want better acting.
Better scripts.
And I want to know that I can count on you. And I swear, if someone hurts any of you or the people you love, you can count on me.
Liar. Weren't you mad at Joel for lying to you? That's going to be the reason why she's all upset. So why are you lying to these people? Hypocrite.
Yeah, I'm not really convinced by her speech. Seth's was a lot better.
Yeah, she should have just left it with Seth and be like, and that's it. Someone in the distance says, that speech sucked.
Please never talk again.
Even Jesse's gonna say no. He's like, that speech was terrible. It's just like and we're friends.
Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. 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 No.
She's really upset that she does not have a normal forehead. They're saying no. It's like, I do have a normal forehead. I do. It's a big forehead.
The vote was for her acting and how good it is. Am I a good actor? No. No.
So you think she might have learned that behavior from him? Turns out nurture can only do this much. The rest is nature. If she's on a path, it's not one that Joel put her on.
So it seems like the writers know that Ellie acts like this. This is what I pointed out about the first season, is that they purposely made Ellie act like this, like she's supposed to act like in season 2, but in the first season, so then it connects to season 2. It doesn't make any sense. This is terrible writing.
I agree.
The whole point between the first season and the second season, so then they act completely different, where she goes from a heartful little girl to a ruthless killer. But apparently she was already as that because people complained about it in the second game. But it's like we didn't complain about it because that's who she was, who she becomes, is that we just didn't see it, how she became that.
So, what's your plan? Go to Seattle and kill Abby.
What route?
Northwest?
And is that all guns, or do you have medical supplies in there?
You would be really screwed without Dina, wouldn't you?
Pretty much.
I gotta say, I do like this episode slightly better than the previous one because at least they're having common sense in this episode, unlike in the last episode. But yeah, Bella Ramsey acting hasn't really changed much. I think her shining moment out of acting was when she was crying in the closet.
Trade. It's better. Trade.
You know that ex-girlfriend Kat, she just disappeared. Did she die off screen in that herd?
I don't know.
Like, I feel like there's a lot of characters that they could have showed being killed, like Kat or something like that. Or maybe have a couple people go on this journey and have them be just bodies that be fed to the zombies. I don't know. Something to add some form of tension. Because one, I know the outcome of the game. Two, even then, if you only have 2 characters, most likely bad's gonna happen to them if there's only 2 characters. So, like, having a couple of extra bodies in there would add some form towards the tension. Gosh, I'm gonna have to fucking put Ellie in thumbnails instead of Pedro Pascal. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it. I should just put him in thumbnails either. It's just no matter what. It's just like he's not even in this episode.
Just make
It's
him look
like-
like a ghost or something.
It's like, why is he in the thumbnail? Well, this is a good moment, I guess. It's a beautiful shot as well. Do you think they buried Pedro Pascal for just realism too? They just put him under there just for the scene.
Yeah.
It's like,
Get that
all right,
hole, we're gonna put dirt on you.
all right, get ready to act, and you're just like,
They have a little straw
Met-
coming up through the dirt just so you can breathe.
method acting to the
Yeah.
next level. This is just season 1 over again. Great, cool. Just walking like it's
I
nothing.
hope there's a lot less of that. It's like I don't mind walking and talking, but not
See,
every episode. It's
yeah,
like,
well,
Jesus.
see, the thing is, the last episode was just a big action pack, so I'm fine with it so far. Just if there's no zombies in this episode, I'm fine with it. That's whatever.
No, this episode's been pretty good so far. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
I
like
wouldn't say the acting's the greatest from a certain somebody, but the shots and the scenes are not that terrible. So
yeah, like if no zombies are in this episode, I'm fine with there not being. But I still hope that we get a moment where they're walking through the woods and next they run across a clicker and next they have to either sneak around it or
what's
kill it.
crazy is, like, I just thought about this, but we're literally at the end of this episode. You're basically at the halfway point of this
Yeah.
season already. That's nuts. That's nuts.
That's not a good sign.
It really isn't. But you do need an episode where you're kind of building relationships and shit. So
Well, this, you know what this feels like? Again, it brings back to what I brought up at the beginning of the video, is like this feels like episode 1 setup of season 3. Like we just had a full-on setup in like episode 1, and next we had the outcome in episode 2, and now we have another setup episode. That's like everything should be already set up and being built. And we're just redoing
agree.
it again. Oh, and they're doing it in the tent. They're having sex.
Damn it.
It's about New Year's Eve and, you know, the kid. How would you rate it?
Fine, 6.
Fuck you, 6.
That's not bad. That's
It's like a D in school.
Yeah, that's fucked, man. Like, what's wrong with you, Ellie? That girl, that actress is out of her fucking league.
Yeah. I think I'm more in
Way
Bella,
more attractive than
like
Bella
I'm probably
Ramsey.
in Belle Ramsey's league, and that's not saying good things.
It's not.
People are like, why do you insult yourself like that?
She'd probably give you a 6 too, if you and her made out.
I see. The thing is, I'm taller than her, so I wouldn't hit her lips. I would hit her that big fucking forehead of hers. So it wouldn't even.
Oh, you were gonna say something else. Said I'm taller than her. I was like, oh god, where's he going with this?
Am I thinking
Shit.
of a D
I don't know
word?
if you have to cut this part out or not, but
But hey, at least
That
this time
shit's
around,
funny.
she is age and not a 14-year-old. Because I misspoken in the previous season talking about her face cheeks. I didn't say face cheeks. I just says, damn, she has some fat cheeks. And it's if you take that out of context, it sounds like I'm talking about her fucking ass. But you know,
oh, they knew. Yeah, they knew what you were talking about. They're like, oh shit, this guy's a weirdo.
calling a 14-year-old having fat ass cheeks.
What do you mean talking about her cheeks? I didn't mean it like that, man.
How long ago was this group attacked? What
I
gives
mean,
that away?
it just rained, but yet they don't look wet. So I don't know.
Well, it's like we saw them started hiding like a few, according to this, like a few days ago. I feel like their bodies would have started rotting a long time ago. Because how long does it take for bodies to start rotting? If they're above ground.
I think only a couple days usually.
Yeah, so like to get to Seattle from wherever they were probably took them like a week. This fucking universe likes killing off kids, doesn't it? Like this is the part where they should have ran into like a clicker, like 1 or 2. Just
Yeah,
not
not nothing
they don't
crazy, but
they don't have to
something.
run into it. It's just like if they see it and they try to sneak around.
Guess there aren't that many wolves.
There's about to be a whole lot less.
Curtis or Viper?
What? No. That was just me. I was trying to sound like a badass. You don't need to try.
Well, yeah, you don't need to try because you suck at it, so stop trying.
Stop trying to be cool.
Stop trying to act like the cool kid you're not. You know, this is the new this guy plays the new Falcon in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
He took over like the mantle of the new Falcon, and while Sam Wilson is the new Captain America.
I haven't seen the newest Captain America movie yet.
It is all right, not the greatest. Dun, 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 dun.
These guys actually look like some military.
Yeah, Ellie's
These
fucking
guys look a
screwed.
little more rougher and more real. Not that fucking people from the second episode. Get the hell out of here with that.
Yeah, like Ellie tries to jump onto these people. There, she would get
Dude, these
thrown.
people would fuck her shit up.
Yeah, if she
She ain't
got
fighting these people.
if she got thrown in the hospital for 3 months, these people will throw her in the hospital for 2 years.
Yeah, seriously, some of those characters look pretty rough.
All right, well, that was a better episode all around than the
Oh.
previous one.
Yeah, I agree. That was a little better.
I still kind of I hope that we don't go back to season 1 mentality where they're just walking around and there's no fucking threat. But I'm fine with this one episode having no threat. That's totally fine. We just
Me
dealt
too,
with
but with it being like basically the middle of like this season now, like with the ending of this going into the fourth, we're basically at the middle. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Well,
know.
yeah. See, if the Last of Us had episodes like 16 episodes, like The Walking Dead, it wouldn't be as like a big of a deal, to complain about because it's like, oh, we know that we're gonna get a bunch more stuff later on. We like by like you have like 13 episodes left, so you're not really too hesitate about it. But yeah, we have 4 more episodes left, and if they go back to the mentality of no threat, just walking without looking around corners and bumping into people and infected, then yeah, we're gonna have a big problem. Again. Just Bell Ramsey's acting isn't the greatest still.
Bell Ramy.
Bell Ramsey.
Bell Ramy.
The best part of the episode is
Yeah.
when she was crying in the closet over Joel's jacket because it was like the last thing, and like it's like it still smells like him. It was the last thing he was wearing. So I guess that works.
Yeah, that was probably one of her better acting moments in this episode and stuff. But overall, it was pretty good. It wasn't a bad episode.
Yeah. What did you give the last episode? Did you just agree with it being a C plus?
Yeah, I'll just stick with that. That sounds pretty good. Like the zombies were cool. The infected coming into Jackson and stuff was the best part, like I said. Whereas this one, I don't feel like there's really like bad parts really other than Bella Ramsey's acting, as usual. And the script is a little wonky here and there, but the writing.
Anyway, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. You can definitely feel Pedro Pascal's absent in this episode.
For sure, man. He was, a better part of the show. So
Yeah. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like always, we'll see you guys in the next review. Bye, guys.
See yous.